Hey guys, Jonah here, back again, surfing the sea of beer. But this time we're back in London, and there ain't no surfing in London, but there is the brewery called For Pure, and this is their Oatmeal Stout, 5.1%. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, rich and chocolatey. It says Southeast 18. Cool. So let's see if it'll pick this up. There we go. Follow us with the same again. Chocolate velvet coffee. Born and bred in Bermondsey. Oh, Southeast 16. Sorry, not 18. We are a product of our postcode. Honest and easygoing. And round here, everyone is welcome. So this is really hard can to read, unfortunately. Just a great craft beer, pure and simple, etc., etc. So let us get into this bad boy. Now I'm really hoping, because I've had this one for a long time. Nice, no explosions. Oh, I've actually got a Guinness glass. So on the back of there you can probably see Guinness. I'm hoping this is going to be quite a dark beer, so hopefully you won't see too much of the Guinness stuff through there. There we go. It's obviously a 330. And oatmeal stouts, yeah. Had a kind of love-hate relationship with them. Look at that, dark as anything. Obviously we can't see through. About a finger and a half's worth of head. Off-white. Creamy and dark looking. I turned it around there, it would be blatantly Guinness, but it is not Guinness. Oh, I'm getting darkness, I'm getting roastiness. I am getting dark chocolate as well, that velvety kind of chocolate. Coffee, not so much, to be honest. Maybe a tiny bit of coffee, but the roastedness is much more up the front. Let's dive in, guys. Now, yeah, we've got that bitterness up front, which I've said before isn't helped with the canned beers, because obviously they're quite well carbonated, and that kind of causes, or can cause, a kind of fake bitterness, if you know what I mean, especially with these kind of things. I am getting coffee now, but right on the tail end. So it's kind of bitterness, getting that chocolate, but then it goes into the coffee on the tail end, and maybe sort of a light chocolate kind of. Maybe not at the end. The chocolate's coming through, but kind of in the middle. Interesting. So, as the bubbles, as the carbonation dissipates and goes on its merry way, more of that kind of coffee is coming through. It's taking over a little bit from the chocolate. Still getting that bitterness though, but the coffee is now coming a bit more through up front. So maybe it was hidden by the bitterness. 5.1%, not too strong, shall we say. But yeah, a bit too bitter for me. Tell you the other thing is, it is quite bitter. There's no kind of residual sweetness. So trying to get the oatmeal kind of, mouth smoothing, or the silky smoothness that you get in the mouthfeel, is kind of counteracted by the bitterness itself, the kind of astringency from the malts, from the bitterness, from the dark malts, the patents, the black malts, that kind of thing. Which is always a trade-off when oatmeal stouts. Personally, I quite like them to be silky, maybe a bit chewy, but leave that lovely mouthfeel. With one that is really, really, really bitter. It's kind of almost like not quite worth doing that. Maybe in the tail end, you're getting a bit of that long residual kind of flavour, but up front, this one, yeah, for me, it's a little bit too bitter. And it's quite light, that's the other thing. Very kind of watery, which is weird, considering it's probably got quite a lot of oats in it. So, this beer, did I like it? Yeah, it was okay. I've drunk quite a few porters and stouts over the winter time, and this one's a tiny bit light for me, not thick enough, a little bit too bitter as well. Perhaps I would maybe think maybe a little bit more oats, and maybe back off on the darkness a bit, just to make it a bit more thick, a bit more chewy. Hey, but what do I know? They're the kind of stouts I like. I do like an oatmeal stout, but yeah, sometimes they are a bit too watery, such as this one. Hey, if that's your thing, go and pick one out. Will I be getting another one of these? Probably not. There's far better stouts that I enjoy, that I'd much rather have over this one. However, if this one was in draft, for example, I would definitely try it. Yeah, especially when I'm in that southeast London. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, cheers and beers. We'll see you real soon for more beer and more reviews. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of others. Make sure you drink some beer.